Yo, 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 it's your boy DKB back with another episode of the Midnight Truth. Here to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Alright, people, I'm back trying to be more up to date. Um, it's a lot of things going on. It's a whole lot of things going on. I wanna I wanna talk about
Hey guys, welcome to
the Uncle Howdy stuff. Um, the reason being is because it's the hottest thing on wrestling TV right now. Shout out to Tank Davis for knocking out Frank Martin. I did not know that Frank Martin was Errol Spence's fighter. You shouldn't have showed your colors, dog, when you flinched at the press conference. You shouldn't have did that at all. But you tried. Ryan Garcia, you're gonna get knocked out again. Um, Also, shout out to my number one fighter, Dustin Poirier. Um, you are a fighter's fighter, no matter what. You are a champion, regardless if you never got the true blue lightweight belt. You are still a champ. Um, um, with that being said, I don't think Conor McGregor is ever going to fight again. I believe Dustin took a lot out of him. Um, so I feel bad for Michael Chandler. That was going to be a big fight. I hope my boy John Jones comes back. I see what I don't understand about my boy Izzy. The man said he's coming for heads and he don't need belts, but he's coming back to fight DDP for the belt. I understand that him and Dreekus got beef, but if you wanted to fight, just fight. You know what I'm saying? And Izzy my boy, and I believe he's gonna knock him out. Um, Let me see here. Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prohaska. I believe Alex is gonna win. Um, Yuri could do some crazy shit and win, but I believe Alex is gonna win, even though he a crazy motherfucker. But I'm here to talk about the Uncle Howdy shit. That shit was the best shit on TV. That shit was like a movie. That shit was like some Rob Zombie shit, House of a Thousand Corpses type shit. That shit was hot. That shit was raw. That WWE doing their thing. Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. Today I'm gonna react to a reactor talking about who the Wyatt Six massacred. If you guys who watch wrestling, if you guys watched Monday Night Raw, you saw that the massacre came and backstage was pretty much jacked up, pretty much fucked up by these guys. Um, I believe that Bray's vision is going to do well, and WWE has already said that this should survive. So we're going to see who they think was massacred. Go, please, 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 please. Um, if you would go follow Wrestling Days.
Hey
I had
guys,
to look up
welcome
his
to
name.
Wrestling
I'm sorry, I had to look up his name. Um, but if you go follow Wrestling Days and subscribe to him, he talks about all kind of things wrestling. Um, he's very good at what he does. I believe he's not from the states. He doesn't sound like he's from the states, but he's very good at what he does in his reactions. Um, but let's get to it and see what the YX6 have done. Who have they attacked, or who do people think they have attacked? So let's see.
Days and welcome to this unplanned Wyatt 6 video. We were going to do an unseen video where we just sort of talk about all the things going on in WWE. But there's been a few, I think, interesting developments here in regards to a couple of topics to do with Wyatt 6. One of them is an updated Fightful Select report, which we can obviously touch on. And I saw this as I was digging a little bit deeper. I went to Sean Ross Sapp's Twitter account and I saw that he had retweeted this, and it is an excellent piece of work. It is a brilliant piece of work, and I think this is a thread that people really need to see, need to be aware of, because there's a lot of people out there adamant that certain people were caught up.
That is true. That is true. People were name dropping a lot of people. Triple H, Carmelo Hayes, Braun Strowman, I just heard. They were throwing a lot of names at that backstage area
in this attack, right? And this thread hopefully is going to bring some clarity to that. So here's Christina, who said everyone besides Gable were crew members, producers, or security you did not see. Carmelo, Seth, Ludwig, Gunther, Braun, Triple H, Damo, Eric, etc. Right? And we've got a bit of a thread. It's excellent work. Like investigation work on a different level here. So Christina said the person that people thought was Braun, Triple H, or Damo is actually this guy, right? I didn't get to screenshot it, but he did also repost this video of Triple H from the post show at Clash at the Castle. It was really funny, actually, because someone, I don't know how he got on the subject, but security came up. And Triple H said, I don't know if you've noticed, but those security guards we use, they always go on to make the best professional wrestlers. Because, of course, they use a lot of enhancement talent and people like that. So apparently this guy reposted that clip, which obviously suggests that he is used as a security guard and things like that by WWE. And it's the tattoo, isn't it? I mean, you can see the tattoo on the arm there. You can.
And that is true. Look at the track record. Look at Damian Priest. Look at LA Knight. Look at, I believe, Seth Rollins at one point. I believe CM Punk at one point. I believe Sheamus at one point. Like, come on now.
You can see that it matches on the arm of this dude as well. So that's perfect, right? That's absolutely what I was looking for. That's the person that people thought was Braun or was Damo, who is Nikki's partner. Some thought it might be Triple H, right? But yeah, I don't know this dude's name, but I'm very satisfied that it is this guy, right? So love that. I think that's a brilliant bit of investigation work. In regards to Bronson confirming it's Braun, right? Talent are not clued into everything. Also, Bronson didn't really confirm anything. This was another misconception. Bronson said, so too. My opponents are dead, question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, he's asking the question. Like, did they get my opponents? This is what the internet is saying, right? So my opponents are dead. Because that's what everyone was saying. Oh, my God, they've got Gable, they've got Braun, they've got, you know what I mean? So that's why he put that post out. I don't think he's coming from a place of knowledge. I agree completely with Christina here. In regards to Bronson confirming that it was Braun, talent are not clued into everything that happens. That's true, because otherwise things would leak out a lot more. They sometimes find out along with us. It's likely that he watched or saw everyone online and he jumped in jokingly. Completely agree. Completely agree. Christina again said, I have yet to identify who this person is, but you can tell it's definitely not Carmelo or Seth. It's clearly a white man, so it's not Melo. Melo also confirmed that he's alive, albeit a different person. It's not.
The way the WWE has people talking right now, like, this is what wrestling is supposed to be.
Seth, since his hair wasn't in braids and he wasn't wearing that outfit. Now, he could have changed his outfit, but I agree. I don't see this person slumped down there. I don't see that as Seth Rollins. I don't look at that person and see Seth. So I agree. He could have changed his outfit. That's not really enough to rule it out. But that ain't Seth. And it's right. I mean, when we saw him, he wasn't wearing that. And then obviously we had Carmelo as well. Here, Mr. J said, "This you." Carmelo went, "Nope." But are they dead? Question mark. So I don't think that's Seth as well. I think Carmelo has ruled himself out. I think that that people have kind of used as a bit of an indicator. I completely agree with what Christina has said. I agree that that guy is that guy. This is a fantastic thread. You can see why Sean has retweeted this. It's very unlikely that this is Gunther or Ludwig, like people have speculated. Ludwig posted on IG after this occurred, and he was wearing a short sleeve black shirt last night, not a long sleeve. Gunther has yet to post, but he hasn't been on TV since late May. So, again, you know, it's one of those where that's all people are going off, right? Now, that could turn out to be Gunther, right? It could turn out to be Gunther, but all we're going off is just this here, right? We're literally just going off that. And because of the lighting, because of the angles, because of, like, Gunther wasn't even on the show. He's not even been around. So, like, I agree. It doesn't really make much sense, Gunther being attacked. And it doesn't really make much sense for them to not make it more obvious. You know, there's been no communication that Gunther has been attacked. There's, you know, you would think that they would put out some sort of statement. They would, you know, bring some clarity to this. I think they executed it really well on Monday night, but I think the follow-up for it has been a bit poor. The support around it, not them, but the support around it I think it's been poor. Like, I feel like we definitely should have been given an update on who was attacked, how they're doing. Like, I mean,
I highly disagree. I love the intrigue. I highly disagree with that.
We're viewers and we witnessed some horrific at the end of Raw. Like, you would imagine the company would want to kind of bring everyone up to speed with the situation. So I do agree, like, that side of it has been poor, but that's, you know, they can't do everything. Rob Fee and Bo can't do everything. I mean, I don't know, do you kind of blame Triple H a little bit for that? Gable is the only person that we get a clear close-up face shot of because he's the only wrestler that was attacked. It is true as well that actually in the description of the YouTube video, it's only Chad Gable that gets mentioned. The people that write the description of the YouTube video, they haven't named anyone else. And his was the only one that was teased as well. Like, Chad Gable was the one we expected to run into a bit of trouble. There's been no indication of Gunther or them going after Gunther. Even the empathy post or journal entry seems to connect to Chad Gable. But I don't remember seeing anything or any theories even that connect to Gunther. So I agree. I just agree with this whole thread. I would also like to point out that if any of these people are supposed to be Seth, Braun, or Ludwig, we've already seen in attendance earlier in the show, why would they later be presented in different outfits when Gable is still in his gear from earlier? That's an interesting point, isn't it?
True.
God, look, Christina's killed it, man. It wouldn't make sense for ease of recognition to change their outfits, especially Braun, since he had just run out into the arena. Yeah, I mean, you can ignore the Braun one. I mean, I think we even have identified who that is. I think, well, Christina has. And Chase Judgment Day, like 5-10 minutes prior. Yeah, I'm not that one. This is the only one in it. This is the only one, but Gunther wasn't around on the show, and Ludwig was wearing something different. So that's the one that you could kind of go with a little bit. I think these two people had not stood out with one being in a suit with blood on the wall and the other with no shirt, and they'd wore all black like the others, then you wouldn't try to guess or identify them. So Christina's saying that if these weren't in such a prominent position, I feel like you can see very clearly, surely that is not Seth. right? And you can see very clearly, surely this isn't Braun, right? So I feel like hopefully these kind of images will clear this up, right?
The internet is undefeated.
The only one to me is that one is this potential Gunther-esque looking person, but it just looks like it could be anybody that they've brought in. I'm excited to see where it goes. I wish Toe Baylor, blah, 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 all the same, right? So I thought that was excellent, right? So that's Christina. That was retweeted by Sean Ross Sapp. And then we've got this folder for us to kind of dig into, right? So there's not loads in here. To be honest, it was that Christina post and what Fightful Select have reported that made.
All right, I've heard enough of this. The Uncle Howdy stuff, living on Bray Wyatt's legacy, is amazing. I hope WWE, and I don't think they will, but I hope WWE doesn't drop the ball with this. The way they got the world talking about this, I believe they're gonna do a great job with this. I truly believe that this is going to be one of them ones. Like the Bloodline story was, I believe this is going to be one of them ones. So we now have 3 factions that are running the WWE right now. 3 factions. We have the Bloodline, obviously. We have the Judgment Day. And now we have the Wyatt 6. The Wyatt 6. The way they're tying things all together, the way they tied Bray's story all together in that, it's truly amazing. I hope they're I believe they're gonna kill it. I do love the fact that I don't watch NXT, but I need to start watching because they're bringing a lot of TNA guys, and if you guys remember, AJ Styles is Mr. TNA. And I love the fact that WWE is finally, without dickhead Vince, even though I don't have nothing against him because he's a genius, but the stuff he did outside the ring, yeah, I don't agree with. But I'm finally glad Triple H is letting the WWE reach other promotions because that's what wrestling needed in WWE. I hope AEW gets their head out their ass and joins WWE. I really do, but they see themselves as competition, which they're gonna get ran out of business if they keep thinking that they're competition. UFC needs to do this. UFC, Dana White, if you ever watch something like this, which you probably won't, but please get your head out your ass and join these other promotions. I don't care how minor you think the leagues are. I don't care what the fighters think. If you are the best in the world, fight the best in the world. And that means through other promotions. Now, I'm talking about the big promotions. I'm not talking about the small promotion. I'm talking about PFL, Bellator, One Championship especially. I would love to see One Championship and UFC make a deal with each other and fight each other. I feel like One Championship competition is way better than the UFC. That's just me. Shout out to Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown for winning the championship. Those guys are young. They are younger than me and won a championship. That's what's up. Shout out to Jaylen Brown, who's the Finals MVP, who's also a genius. Okay, he's also he's has a degree in some type of space science. Also as well. He his teacher told him that he was going to be in jail somewhere, so to rub that in her face is amazing, my guy. Finally. But yeah, the Uncle Howdy shit, man. The Uncle Howdy shit is the best shit I've ever seen on TV since the Bloodline shit. And the Bloodline shit's still going, so I'm interested to see where all this goes. WWE is hot fire right now. UFC is hot fire right now. I'm ready for football. I cannot wait for college football 25 to come out on the gaming platforms because that I feel like it's gonna be hot. I can't wait for football to start. Shout out to my Philly Eagles. We gonna win one this year. We are going to win one this year, most definitely, if we stay healthy. Shout out to my Crimson Tide, Roll Tide. Let's go. All right. So I'm ready for football, man. I am so ready for football. I'm ready to see what's gonna shake this year between everybody. Even though I'm a fan of such teams, but I want to see what's gonna happen. Um, I hope um that the WNBA, the media, I hope they get off of Angel Reese and Kaylin Clark back because we're supposed to be looking at the basketball, not the other aspect of it, and we looking at it for the wrong reasons. Like, come on, man, and I'm just rambling about current events, what's going on. I ain't been on here in a while. I promise you, I'm gonna be more structured the next time I'm on here. I just wanted to get back on here and be more up to date because I haven't been on here in a while. I have a book coming out soon. Guys, it's gonna take me a while just because of financial reasons. Have to publish it and blah blah blah, and that take money. But it's coming real soon. I have an album coming. And I just want to get back to the music, man. I just want to get back to the music. Kendrick and Drake have killed the game right now. Literally, they have killed the game. Why aren't we talking about music anymore? Like, what is going on? Nobody is talking about music, and if we are, it's Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Kendrick Lamar. They're still talking about Not Like Us. Still, right now to this day, talking about Not Like Us. That is crazy, people. That is nuts. That is insane to me. Um, yeah, I'm ready to get back to the music. I mean, and people are releasing stuff every day, but you don't hear people talking about it at all, nowhere. Let's get back to that. And matter of fact, I think my next episode is gonna be about something about music because we need some more music reactions or something. You know what I mean? I know people do it, but come on, man. Um, but right now, I'm going to give you guys the birthdays. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Hold on. All right, June 19th, birthdays. You share a birthday with KSI. Share a birthday with Tommy Lee, the reality TV star. Boris Johnson, the world leader. Macklemore, Zoe Saldana. Um, Funny Marco, Jordan Poole. Dirk Nowitzki. Atticus Schaefer, the actor. Um, Lou Gehrig, the famous basketball player. I don't see any more well knowns. Nope, no more well knowns. So those are the birthdays you share a birthday with. Um, Gonna do question of the day just 'cause I feel like it. Question of the day. What's the most unshakable thing about me? Well, I feel like the most unshakable thing about me is my realness. People respect it. I feel like it's a gift and a curse. Sometimes I don't want all that power. Sometimes I don't want all that love. Sometimes I don't want all that respect. But it's what happens. I feel like people get attached to me just because of that. Because I just keep it real to tell the truth. Like I just keep it real with myself, and in order to keep it real with others, I gotta keep it real with myself. So, um, but other than that, man, this is your boy DKB. Like I said, I wanted to get on here and talk about the Uncle Howdy massacre, and I'm excited to see where they go with it, for real. I heard wait, before I get off, I heard Jake Paul backed out of the Mike Tyson fight. Now, in his defense, it's probably gonna be, oh, he's 60 years old. He got medical problems. Blah 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 blah. No, I feel like you're scared, and I would be scared too, my guy. Just, I wish he would have came out and admitted it. But then I saw yesterday that the man, Jake Paul, is gonna fight another Mike, another crazy motherfucker, Mike Perry, in a boxing match. I don't think you want to do that, Jake. You're fighting one. You went from fighting one crazy lunatic to another crazy lunatic. Are you serious? Are you serious? And I don't think people know who Mike Perry is, but I definitely do. Do y'all see what he's doing in BKFC right now? Do y'all understand that? I don't think y'all do, and I don't think Jake Paul is ready for that. But she's your boy DKB, here with another episode of the Midnight Truth, where I speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. Y'all be smooth.